All right, hello everyone. Welcome in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, coming to you from the JB Golf Gymnasium here on the top of the hill in Jackson, Kentucky. Got the 55th District matchup here, crosstown shootout, first of the year, as the Breathitt County Bobcats come up to take on the Jackson City Tigers here in this one. Bobcats come in undefeated on the season as they will take this first 55th District championship game, or tournament district game of the year, to get going. We're going to have Rob here in just in a few minutes. I'm going to jump over and take pictures. This is Brendan Miller. Going to have Matthew Hudson on the production here tonight, folks. Just keep in mind, no video here for you tonight. Jackson City is an NFHS contracted school, so it will be audio only here tonight. Matthew will keep the scoreboard on the screen along with all of our sponsors, but you will not see any video here tonight on this one as the Tigers and the Bobcats face off here as we get going in the 2023 season here. Right before the holiday season, Matthew, as everybody takes off here, we've got a bunch of games coming at you this week. Matt's going to put out that schedule for you here after this one tonight. I know I'll be in Owsley tomorrow night. Matt will be in Lee County. I know we've got at least 3 games coming at you tomorrow night, so just check our schedule for all the live games here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. You're leader in this area for live streaming. So we've got about 3 minutes till we get started here in this one. The Bobcats are warming up. Hopefully, Rob will make it in from the Farm Bureau. Is Chuck a sponsor of Farm Bureau? Here tonight from the Farm Bureau meeting down there. So he'll be in to call this one here in just a few minutes. And I'll head back over to take a few pictures. So we'll take a few commercial breaks. Be back for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for the Bobcats and the Tigers.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, welcome back. About to get going here. Starting lineups for the Bobcats and the Tigers. Got Austin Sperry, Isaac Bellamy, Jackson Hamilton, the big three on the outside for the Bobcats. Beefcakes, Braxton Terry in the middle, along with big Kanan Gross for the Bobcats. Those are starting five. They come in. Here comes Rob Houndshell, ready to give us the call. I'm going to go back to pictures, and Rob's coming at you here, folks, right now on DSN.
Good evening, Matt Hudson.
Good evening, Rob Houndshell.
Prior responsibilities comes calling sometimes.
Yeah, it's understandable, guys. There's a 7:30 tip tonight, obviously, but we got started a little bit early. JV got done early, so we're going to tip this varsity game off.
I thought I was right on time, see, and my good friend Matt Hudson sends me a message and says, "Newsflash, but we are here and we are ready for the game of the county or the city, whatever you want to call it tonight. Breathitt and Jackson City. Does it get much better than being on the hill?" Sperry going to tip it off against Peyton Tharp at center court. And there's the tip. Tip will go to Isaac Bellamy. Bellamy will drive in the lane, spin, put up the jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Braxton Jett. Tharp over in the corner now, inside the Jett. Jett working against Terry. He'll dish it off. Jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped around. I think Hamilton had a hand on it. In and out, no good. I was looking for you up in the stands.
Now, yeah, we got a courtside shot tonight. We ain't got a camera feed, but we have a pretty good view.
Oh. So the Cats come back down the court. Terry up and under the basket, no good. Kanan Gross will put the shot back up and in. First 2 points on the board tonight by Gross. Tharp up to midcourt, and we got a whistle. What are we checking on here? Yep, got a young man coming to the sideline, Preston Turner, to be checked out. Bloody nose or bloody lip, I believe.
Now, Turner's one of those hard-nosed players. JV played just about the entire JV game. He was right in there amongst the bigs the whole time, so he doesn't care to get in there and beat and bang around.
Coach Carmet back taking care of him at front court, and the young man will go back into the game. Tharp once again to bring it up the court. for the Tigers. He'll take the open three from top of the key. No good off the rim. Hamilton with the rebound. Hamilton quickly up to Spurry. Look out. Spurry cleans it out, and he slams it home. The flush by Spurry. Give him another quick two. Cats up 4-0 now. 6:52 on the clock. Tharp looking for Howard over the corner. Howard on the left wing. Back to Tharp now, top of the key. It's Morgan over there. I thought that was Tharp. Now we've got Howard. Howard at the top of the key. Back to Tharp. Tharp looking inside. He'll dish it back inside to Braxton Jett, courtesy of Jacob Morgan. Jett spins, goes up, no good. Rebound down to Spurry. It's quick action. Spurry up the court, inside the lane. Working against Tharp, goes up, pump fake, no good. Tip, tack. Braxton Terry goes up with the rebound and the shot, and shot no good, but he's fouled on the way up to the basket. So junior number 12, Braxton Terry, will step to the free throw line. The Cats up 4-0. 6:16 here in the first quarter. Don't know what I'd do without good friends like you, bud.
Fun time.
Told me he's at the back door. I just would have not.
So.
Terry's first shot, nothing but net. They make it 5-0, and Terry will get one more. He puts that one up. Got a good look, but it goes off the side of the iron, rebounded out and saved, and it'll go to Tharp. And we've got a break in the action here.
We're going to take a quick timeout break here real quick while they're attending to the cheerleaders. Be right back here in Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
We are back to the action as a young man was going out of bounds to save the ball and ran into one of the cheerleaders, but she is up on her own over here to the side of her right side being checked out. She looks to be fine and joking about it right now, I believe, with her cheerleading coach. And Misty Noble taking care of here. Back to the action. Tharp, top of the key, looking inside. They put Morgan in motion. Tharp spins. Dishes to Jett. Jett going in against Gross. Shot is up and good. First 2 points for the Tigers of Jackson City, courtesy of Braxton Jett. Young man with an incredible performance in the last game.
Yeah, he's been on a tear the last few games for the Tigers.
Gross now out top of the key. He'll find Terry out on the right wing. Terry passes over to Aaron Stallard in the game. Stallard will drive, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound down to Howard. Howard over to Tharp. Back to Howard. Howard drives in the lane. He backs it back out, tries to pass it to Tharp. Taken away by Hamilton, and we'll get a quick whistle and a foul. Against the Tigers. Foul against the Tigers will go on number 21. Tharp, and that's his first. Team third. Sperry with it now. Goes to work for the Cats. Inside to Hamilton. Hamilton back out to Gross. Gross drains the jump shot. Another 2 points for Gross. Inside the lane, going to be an important factor here tonight in this ball game as he's working against Braxton Jett under the hoop. Great matchup here all over the court between these two teams. Morgan out of Jett, top of the key over the corner to Tharp. Tharp thought about the three. Top of the key to Howard. Howard will drive. Puts up the jump shot, no good. Rebound down to Sperry. Sperry, long pass up to Gross. Gross under the basket and good for another two.
Canyon seems to be everywhere tonight.
He's on the move, brother. No zip code for him. His feet's moving. Morgan into Jett. Jett will put up the jump shot. Nothing but net for Braxton Jett. He tells Kanan Gross, anything you can do, I can do better. We'll see. Hamilton brings it across midcourt for the Cats. Over in the corner to Sperry. Sperry looking inside, working against Peyton Tharp. Sperry shake and bake into the lane and up with the layup and good. 11-4. Cats over the Tigers right now. 3:59 on the clock. Tharp working in the lane. He brings it back to Jet. Jet steps and he'll be called for the travel. 3:54 on the clock. Cats up 11-4.
So the Tigers noticing, like I said, we talking about Jet having such a hot hand right now. Let's keep him feeding him the ball.
Hamilton in the lane. Kicks out to Stallard. Stallard going to drive inside. Pump fake, passes it off to Terry. And 2 points from Terry under the basket. Big man going to work for the Cats. 13-4. Chip out to Morgan. Saves it to Tharp. Tharp looking in the lane. And he drives, but they'll get a quick whistle.
Got a reach-in foul there on Sperry. So Tharp with a good behind-the-back move there and caught Sperry off guard. He just kind of reached down and grabbed him a little bit on the way by.
Howard to inbound to Tharp. Tharp calling out the offense in front of the Cats bench. Clear from the hill. Everybody knows everybody. Howard going to work in the lane. He'll drive for the layup and good. First two for Howard tonight. Bellamy now drives in the lane and quick whistle off the right wing. And
we got a carry.
Yep.
Got him palming the ball.
Saw that called a couple of times in the girls' game the other night, and that's maybe something coming back. We don't see that called a lot. 13-6. Cats still over the Tigers. Tharp over to Howard, looking inside. He'll find Morgan top of the key working against Bellamy. Over now to Tharp. Tharp working against Howard. Kicks it. Terry tips it. Howard has to save it back to Tharp. Inside to Jet. Jet wanted to make the pass to Tharp cutting down the lane, but he'll find Howard over in the corner for three. Shot no good. Tipped by Terry. Still on the ground. Terry comes up with it. Long ball. Pass to Sperry in the lane, and he slams another one home. Big dunk again. Assist to Terry by Austin Sperry. 15-6. 2:19 on the clock. Tharp. Over to Morgan. Morgan looking inside for Jet. Jet posted up against Gross. Pass chased by Hamilton to Morgan, and Morgan going to go in the lane. Shot called off, but we'll get a quick whistle and a foul. Foul going to be on Kanan Gross. 2:07 on the clock. 3 fouls on the Tigers and 2 on the Cats. Tharp inbounds to Turner. Turner shot no good. Terry pulls down a rebound, gets it to Sperry. Austin Sperry up the right wing. He'll stop, puts up the three off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Gross now, no good. Rebound to Terry, ball tipped around. And Tharp will come up with it for the Tigers. Over to Howard on the right wing. Howard will drive into the lane. Dishes it off to Jet, working against Gross. Jet puts down his dribble. Passes to Morgan, now to Tharp. Just outside the arc. Now Terry, tip. Bad pass. Hamilton comes up with it. Hamilton goes down the lane for the layup. And I think we'll get a quick foul. Tharp, I believe, is chasing him in there. 2 fouls on Peyton Tharp here in the first quarter. 1:31 left on the clock. 15-6. Jackson Hamilton will go to the free throw line. Third shot by Hamilton is good. Hamilton gets the ball from the referee and toes the line. Shot is up, and it's good for Hamilton. Perfect from behind the stripe. We are down on the left end of the gym here in Golf Gymnasium. Jackson City working left to right. Tharp thought about the three. He fakes, then puts it up, and it's good. Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket by Peyton Tharp. Sperry in the lane. Once again, drives, puts up the layup, no good. Braxton Jet with a big rebound. Over to Peyton Tharp. 19-7. 1 minute and 3 seconds on the clock. Tharp. Pass in the corner. Now back out to Tharp. Tharp. Hamilton trying to take it away from him. Tharp drives, dishes to Jet. Jet's going to sit up behind the 3-point arc. No good. Rebound down to Isaac Bellamy. Ritchie in the game now for the Tigers. Bellamy dishes inside for Kanan Gross, and a little reverse layup for Kanan Gross is good. 39 seconds on the clock. 19-9 Cats over the Tigers. Tharp working against Hamilton. Over to Ritchie now. Ritchie finds Jet. Jet looking inside. Right on the right wing, top of the key. They'll give it to Preston Turner at the free throw line. He'll give it back to Jet. Jet dives in against Terry. Dishes in the corner to Howard. Howard puts down the dribble. Drives in, no good. And Sperry comes up with it. Ball loose now on the court. And it'll be picked back up by Jet, who goes under, and he'll be fouled by Austin Sperry.
That'd be 2 fouls on Sperry this quarter as well.
19-9, 7.9 seconds on the clock. So you are correct. 2 fouls on Sperry and 2 fouls on Tharp. 4 fouls now on the Tigers and 3 for the Cats with just 7 seconds in the quarter. Those fouls will reset as we begin the second quarter. First foul up by Braxton Jett is good. And Stallard will come in, and Sperry will take a quick seat on the bench for the Cats. Jett steps to the line for his last shot. It's up, and it looks good, and it is. Jett with 6 points here early in the game. Hamilton, my bad, coming down the lane for the Cats. He'll put up the three with less than a second off the rim. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Cats up 8 on the Tigers, 19-11. We'll take a quick break on Bluegrass Sports Nation and be right back.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, folks, we are back from the hill, the top of the hill here in Jackson. The Tigers playing host to the Bobcats just down the hill of Breathitt High. I want to say thanks again to Jackson Medical Clinic and Family Health Care. Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic for all your medical needs. Open 7 days a week with extended hours starting January the 1st. Jet to inbound. He'll find Tharp for the Tigers. 19-11, 8-point lead for the Cats. Here as we start the second. Tharp with it on the right wing. He'll find Gavin Ritchie on the left wing. Hands it back off to Tharp. Tharp looking for some motion inside. Jet going to go to work against Kanan Gross. He goes up and under, no good. Tipped. Terry will come down with it. Hamilton will bring it to the front court for the Cats. Finds an open Aaron Stallard in the right corner, no good. Ball tipped around, and Howard will come down with it for the Tigers, and he'll pass it off to Peyton Tharp. Bobber's moving left to right on your radio dial. We'll throw that one in. Ritchie to Jet. Top of the key. Now he'll hand off to Tharp. Dish back to Jet, cutting down the lane. Runs into the Gross. No call. And the basket is good for Jet. 8 points now for Jet. 7:05 on the clock. 6-point game. Cats ahead of the Tigers. Over in the corner to Bellamy. Bellamy will drive, put up the layup, and good over Paxton Howard. Good defensive battle and a pair to watch right there. Those two on the court. Good matchup. Jet with it against Gross. Hands it off to Peyton Tharp. Working against Jackson Hamilton. Ball comes loose, but Tharp comes back up with it. Top of the key now, looking inside. Over to Gavin Ritchie. Now back to Tharp. Tharp. Back to Ritchie. Ritchie back to Tharp, right in front of the Breathitt Bobcat bench. Who's got Hamilton in front of him. Pass inside to Jet. Jet works against Gross. Spins. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebound down to Isaac Bellamy. He dishes to Stallard. Back to Bellamy. Isaac will shoot the three. And the Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket is good. for Isaac Bellamy.
Here's a
And
quick 30-second timeout by Jackson City. We're going to take one quick commercial break. We'll be right back with Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
made a quick mention about the Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket. We've had a couple of those here tonight. I want to say special thanks to Breathitt Funeral Home. They believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectable, and affordable final farewell. Their newly renovated facilities, they will treat your family like family only when the best will do. Jet will bring it up the court for the Tigers, just off the right wing outside the 3-point mark. He'll hand it to Tharp. Tharp working against Jackson Hamilton. Finds Richie. Richie working against Isaac Bellamy. Goes back to Tharp. Tharp drives it in the corner. Got to get it out of there. He gets it to Richie. Richie finds Jet over on the right wing. A lot of action here as it goes inside to Tharp. Tharp tries to spin, and it's blocked by Bellamy. Clean, but he throws it inside. Ball tipped. Hamilton comes up with it. Gets it to Gross. Gross into the basket. And another 2 points for Kanan Gross. 10 here tonight for Kanan, the big man, working hard. Tigers trying to get it inbounds, and they do. Howard working against the pressure defense of the Cats. Finally gets it to Tharp. Tharp gets it across midcourt. Back to Howard over in the corner to Richie, who'll shoot the three. Off the rim, no good. Pulled down by Sperry. Sperry going to push it across midcourt. Move quickly into the lane, the right side of the lane, and he'll get a quick foul in the lane.
Yeah, block and foul on Tharp.
On Tharp, that's what I thought. That's his third. From my vantage point, all I can see is the scoreboard from that corner. So Tharp was his third with 5:05 on the clock here before the half. Cats will inbound. Bellamy to throw it in. Looking, he'll find Sperry top of the key over to open Stallard from the corner for three again. Set his feet, shot looked good, but it just jumped out. It's a good looking shot by Aaron Stallard. That one just no good. So going back to work, Phipps with it. Now to Richie. He dishes inside to Jet. Jet back and Gross into the basket. He turns, spins, puts up a jump shot, no good. Rimmed out. Rebound down to Sperry. Sperry across midcourt. He'll slow it up. Now into the lane against Preston Turner. He goes up and layup, no good. And then we got another quick whistle. So the foul on Braxton Jet, that's his second. Sperry, that's his first. Correct on that one. He'll go up. Sperry shoots the first free throw and good.
It's going to be interesting to see how Tigers handle this pressure with their main ball handler Tharp on the bench.
Second shot by Sperry is good. 2 for 2 for the line. Phipps now with it, bringing it up the court since Tharp is on the bench. Looks, finds Jet. Jet inside to Preston Turner. Shot no good. Pulled down, knocked loose. Looked like Sperry had to rebound, but it was knocked loose. Good effort that time by Preston Turner. Going in the lane against a couple of big guys of Breathitt. And Sperry right on him. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Tigers, and the Cats will bring it back, working right to left. Sperry, top of the key, working against Morgan. He'll go over on the right wing to Hamilton. Inside to Kanan Gross with the one-hand baby hook. It's good. Gross said there's another big man on the court here tonight besides Braxton Jet. Can't talk enough about these big guys and the way they're working here early. Pressure defense taken away. Hamilton and Bellamy working hard against the Tigers, and that time Stallard able to put it in. Stallard always producing some good points for the Cats. And his time off the bench. Great six man. Phipps now driving around the right hand. He'll stop, thought about the three. Looking, and he finds Morgan. Morgan over to Richie now. Richie back to Phipps. Phipps looking inside for Jet. Jet drives in the lane, turns, changes direction, and he'll draw the foul. I think that'll be called on Isaac Bellamy, I do believe. And it is. That's Isaac Bellamy's first foul. So, first shot by Jet, all over the rim, but drops, and it's good. And we got some subs. We got Terry back in the game, and we got Honeycutt back in the game, and Collins in the game for the Cats. Cats up 32-14. Jet, excuse me, back to the free throw line, rattles that one in. That makes 10 points for Jet. Bellamy takes over the point guard role. He'll hand it off to Collins. Collins drives, kicks it back out to Stallard, who drives in the lane, dishes to Terry, and Terry will draw the foul against Jet. So Terry going up hard will draw the foul. Shot no good, but that'll be 2 on Braxton Jet now with 3:08 on the clock before the half. Terry, free throw no good. Terry puts down the dribble. Second shot is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Howard. Paxton will push it up the court. Here come Isaac Bellamy. Close in tow behind him. Jet will pass it off to Phipps. Phipps working against Stallard. Phipps back out top of the key. Finds an open man in Gavin Ritchie. Ritchie now back to Phipps over in the right corner. Looking for Jet. Jet double teamed inside. Now they'll give it to Ritchie. Ritchie drives, but kicks it back out to Phipps. Good defense by the Cats. Peyton Collins all over Phipps. Dish inside to Morgan, and Honeycutt all over him, but the shot for Morgan is good. Stallard dishes it off to Isaac Bellamy, and Isaac will bring it across midcourt. Terry now dishes inside to Stallard. Stallard up for the layup and good for Aaron Stallard. 34-17, 2:12 to go before the half. Stallard to Morgan, over in the corner to Howard. Paxton will shoot the three. Shot no good. Rebound down to Braxton Terry. Peyton Collins to bring it up the court. Collins looking inside. He does lose a handle on it. Howard comes up with it. He goes up. Shot is good. And he goes out down to the court. Bellamy with a good show of sportsmanship picks him up. And the foul will go against Isaac Bellamy. Shot was good. Howard will go to the line.
He said Isaac went after the ball hard, but wasn't anything malicious there. He said he's trying to help Paxton up after the play.
So Isaac Bellamy will go to the bench with 2 fouls. We've got Honeycutt, Collins, Kanan Gross, Stallard, and Terry in the game for the Cats. Howard, free throw is good. And we'll get a quick timeout here on the court. We'll take it with them on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back after this message. And let's see if it was the third.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, folks, we are back from the Hill. People's Bank of Jackson, we'd like to say special thanks to them. People's Bank working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts, always there to help you get back into the action. We'd like to say thanks to Colby for always being there for our Bobcats. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Shop in the store or online at rosebros.com. And stop by and see Scott for all your plumbing, electric, heating, septic, and appliance parts at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. And Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Thanks to all those great sponsors. Stallard will bring it up for the Cats, moving right to left. 1:45 on the clock before the half. Over to Collins. Dish inside to Gross. Gross works in the lane, off the backboard and good. Another 2 points for Kanan Gross. Phipps up the court for the Tigers, working inside. He'll find Morgan. Terry on him. Now back to Phipps. Phipps wanting to get Braxton Jet, and he does. Jet with a little fadeaway jump shot, and it's good. Battle of the big men here on top of the hill tonight. Jet and Kanan Gross leading scorers for their teams respectively. Stallard over to Collins. Collins going to drive in, dish off to Gross, knocked away. Jett comes up with it, drives the court. Nice step, goes up and in with the layup. Less than a minute now, 36-24. Stallard over to Collins, back to Stallard. Now back to Collins, looking inside. He'll go back Stallard, top of the key. Stallard working around to the right wing and finds Honeycutt. Terry in the corner, dishes to Gross. Gross back to Collins for the three. Shot no good. Rebound down to Terry. He'll find Honeycutt behind the arc. He'll pass it off to Peyton Collins. 35 seconds on the clock. Stallard takes a look at the clock. Let's work it around. Pass to Honeycutt. Now inside to Combs. Or Gross. Gross going to drive in the lane. Shot no good. Big rebound for Braxton Jett. Man, these big guys are going to work tonight. What a matchup underneath the basket between these two teams. Gavin Ritchie will shoot the three from the corner. The Breathitt Funeral Home three-point basket is good for Gavin Ritchie. That'll make it 27-36. 5 seconds on the clock. Stallard. Now back to him. He puts down the dribble. Puts up the shot at the no good. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Bobcats of Breathitt County, the visiting team, up 36-27 over the Tigers. We'll be back after these messages.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Folks, we are back from the Hill, Jackson City Golf Gymnasium. The next best place to play a basketball game if you're in Breathitt County, next to the Coliseum. The Cats come calling up on the hill for the Tigers tonight. Cats boasting a 36-27 lead over the Tigers at halftime, but just exceptional performances under the basket. We talked about it early in the game, battle of the big men. Kanan Gross and Braxton Jett going to work for their teams respectively. Jett with 14 points here in the first half. Kanan Gross. Any guesses?
Kanan?
14 points for Kanan Gross for his team here in the first half. So the battle of the big men is tied up at the moment. If you're keeping score by point totals, both of them working hard on the rebounds, working hard from the line too. Just great to see this competition from these two teams and this community. It's good to see a matchup with these two teams being so competitive, and we can't say enough about the Tigers and their performance so far this year. We talked a little bit about that last season when we were up here about the youth on this ball club, and man, they've grown, and they've grown exceptionally well on the accuracy with their shot. We also for the Tigers, we saw Paxton Howard with 5 points. Tharp and Morgan also on the board for them. And Gavin Ritchie stepped up and hit a big three-pointer for the Tigers late in the first half. Sperry chipping in, as always, with 8 points here in the first for the Cats. Braxton Terry with 3 points, Hamilton with 2, Bellamy with a 3-point basket, and Stallard with 4 points. So pretty balanced attack for the Cats, as you see 6 guys on the scorebook for them, and those are usually the 6 that do a lot of scoring. We were privileged enough to see Peyton Collins and also Joe Honeycutt in the game for the Cats. They did not score, but coming in, getting some good minutes, as always they do. We'll take another quick break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Got about 3.5 minutes before the intermission is over, and we'll be back after this commercial here on BSN.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
We are back from Golf Gymnasium here on the Hill, Jackson City School, and we have been privileged to listen to the musical talents of Pastor John Bunn here in front of us, getting a good hand clap from his patrons here in front of us. And the Cats back on the court doing a little warm-up. The Tigers have been out here in front of us. Carmick back just doing an excellent job with the Tigers this year. Good to see him back at the coaching realm. And like I mentioned, this is just an exceptional game to have the level of competition between these two teams and to see the growth that the Tigers have had and to see the performance and execution that they've had early on here in this game. 36-27, they're down right now to the Bobcats of Breathitt High, but the scoreboard really isn't as close as what you would think. We'll scoot out of the way and let Pastor John out the back door.
Yeah, we said right now the Tigers' record is 0-4, but that is not reminiscent of what the hell their season has gone. They lost a 1-point battle up here against Buckhorn.
Yep.
And then that game against Wolf County just last week was an awesome game to watch. If everybody missed it, it was back and forth, and it was right down to the end. I thought the Tigers were going to win it.
Well, they also lost to Betsy Lane during the first game, 64-52. Betsy Lane, a pretty formidable opponent. They have really picked up their performance on football and basketball courts in the last couple of years, and nothing to hang their head about here early on as the Tigers 0-4 losses to some great teams that we talk about. As we go back to the action, 7:49 now on the clock. Isaac Bellamy with the three-point basket, no good. Jett comes down with a rebound. He'll hand it off to Phipps. Phipps going to bring it across midcourt, working against Sperry. He'll dish it off over on the right wing. That was Richie. Richie in the corner to Morgan. Morgan saves it to Jett. Jett goes up and in. So another basket for Jett to start the second half. So the lead cut now to 7 points. Cats go back to work. Hamilton dishes it inside. Now dump off to Terry. Terry under the basket, up and in. Two more for Terry. Phipps working against Sperry. He'll bring it into the front court and hand it off to Gavin Ritchie. Hamilton on him. Over to Howard. Now in the corner to Morgan. Morgan working against Isaac Bellamy. He'll dish it back out to Phipps, top of the key. Phipps back over to Paxton Howard. Terry guarding him. Howard stops in the lane. Tries to find somebody to pass it to, and Terry ties it up for the jump ball. Good defensive play by Braxton Terry. Get a hand on the ball and tie it up in front of Paxton Howard. Jump ball. Possession will stay here with the Tigers. Gavin Ritchie to toss it in. 38-29, 6:47 on the clock in the third quarter. Ritchie will find Phipps. Phipps tied up, but he'll get it in the corner to Jett. Jett now passes it back off to Phipps. Phipps on the right wing looking in the lane, and shot was no good, I believe, by Jett. And the Cats bring it down. Wow, the lob from Hamilton. And Sperry with a 2-point jam. That'll bring him to 10 points. Howard. Now over to Morgan. Now back to Phipps. He'll bring it around top of the key. Out next to the Jackson City logo. Now over to Morgan. Morgan looking inside. He'll dish it to Jett. Jett puts the ball on the court. Kicks it back out to Phipps, who'll shoot the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Big rebound to Terry. Terry gets it up the court to Sperry. Austin Sperry with another two-hand jam. And we got a whistle.
Quick timeout to get the net fixed.
Okay, we're back to the action. That was real fast. Phipps with the pressure defense in front of him of the Cats. Bringing it up the court. He gets it across midcourt. He's got Terry and Bellamy there in front of him. Ball almost taken away by Sperry, but Sperry will be called for the foul. Sperry looks at the bench and says, "No, coach, please don't take me out. Leave me in the game." Phipps, cross midcourt. 3 fouls on Sperry now in the third quarter. Over on the right wing, now back out top of the key to Phipps, back to Morgan. Morgan wants to drive. He kicks it over to Gavin Ritchie. Ritchie in the lane for the layup, no good. Another shot back up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cats. From Hamilton to Bellamy. Bellamy going to drive in the lane, and the ball knocks loose. They get a whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Gavin Ritchie. That is his first. 5:17 on the clock. Cats up 42-29. Great action here on top of the hill. Jackson City and Breathitt County as Kanan Gross gets the inside look and gets the roll. Nice basket for Kanan Gross. 44-29. Pressure defense for the Cats. Going to work against the Tigers. Braxton Jett able to break it. Gets it to Howard. Howard puts up the 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Gross. Hamilton. Long pass up to Sperry. Puts down the fake. Puts up a little floater, and the layup is good for Austin Sperry. Morgan. Midcourt. Now to Jett. Jett drives in the lane from the free throw line. Puts up the jump shot and good. Jett is good from anywhere tonight. Hamilton with it, working against Morgan now. Cats working left to right. Isaac Bellamy drives the lane, puts up a little layup and good for Isaac Bellamy. That didn't take long. Paxton Howard brings it up the court. Pressure defense again by the Cats. Tigers break it. Morgan over in the corner to Jett. Jett's going to stop, fire it. 3-point basket was no good, but Howard there for the reception, if you will. He puts it up and in. 2 for Paxton Howard. Looked like a pass under the basket. Hamilton puts up the Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer is good for Jackson Hamilton. And we got another quick timeout. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this message.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Bobcats back on the court here at Golf Gymnasium. 3:58 on the clock. Cats up 51-33 over the Tigers. Don't let the scoreboard fool you. It's close to a 20-point lead, but I tell you what, the Tigers have really been working hard, and it's paid dividends for them, but the pressure defense of the Cats right now really taking effect. Tigers able to break it that time, but
the Paxton Howard
like,
stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Terry got to him trying to intercept the pass, and Paxton Howard steps out of bounds. Howard inbounds it to Hamilton. Hamilton puts down a move, kicks it to Sperry over in the corner, who thought about the 3. He'll dish it to Stallard. Stallard going to drive in the lane, kicks it back to Hamilton. Hamilton thought about the 3. He'll bring it back out top of the key, working against Phipps. Now over to Stallard. Back to Hamilton, inside to Sperry. Ball knocked loose. Sperry comes back with it, dishes it to Stallard. Pass knocked loose. Morgan with it. Ball taken away again by Stallard. Paxton Howard comes up with it. Gives it to Gavin Ritchie, who shoots the 3, and he drains it. Another 3-point basket. The Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer, good for Paxton Howard. Sperry drives the lane, and Jett going to be called for the foul.
It's close to a jump ball situation there. Jett got up and got a hold of it.
Sperry went up hard, and so did Braxton Jett. Jet thought he had a hand on all ball, but the referee says foul. That'll send Sperry to the line for 2, and he hits the first one. 3:11 on the clock. Sperry toes the line for the second shot. Puts down one dribble. Shot in the air, and it's good. Inbound, Gavin Ritchie to Jet. Now back to Phipps. Phipps, double team to Jet. Jet driving the lane. Kicks it to Gavin Ritchie. Puts up another 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Jet. Tied up by Braxton Terry and Austin Sperry. Let's see who the foul's going to be on. And I think it's going to be on Braxton Terry under the basket. That is his first with 2:55 on the clock here in the third. 53-36. Tigers still going to work. Scratching hard to get back in this one. A little hook shot by Morgan, no good. Stallard comes back down with it. He's pushing hard for the Cats up the court. A lob to Sperry and a two-handed dunk. Wow. Did not see that one coming, Matt Hudson.
Yeah, I couldn't even find Sperry until he was at the rim.
I didn't even know he was back there. The next thing you know, he's flushing it home. What a play. Tigers going to work. Terry again ties it up, trying to get the jump ball. We got a whistle.
You got a jump ball.
And the possession goes to the Cats. So a heads-up play by Braxton Terry to tie up the ball. And Hamilton will inbound it for the Cats. Stallard brings it across midcourt, now over to Hamilton, who finds Gross underneath the basketball tip. Sperry comes up with it. Sperry going to stop, pop the 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound down to Hamilton. We got a whistle. And I think Howard and Hamilton both had it. I think they're going to call it out of bounds on Hamilton as he fell down with the ball and was on the inbounds line. So the ball will stay with the Tigers on the right end of the court here. If you're sitting in the stands, if you're familiar with Golf Gymnasium, the stands all on one side. Tigers working from right to left. Ritchie now back to Phipps, trying to break the press. Got to get it across midcourt. Ritchie does. He finds Jet. Jet going to dish it to Howard. Ball going to be blocked out of bounds.
The Hamilton with a good job there getting back on defense and getting the block.
Yep. Goes out of bounds, stays with the Tigers. Ritchie to inbound. Ritchie looking, still looking. He'll find Phipps over in the corner. Dishes to Gavin Ritchie underneath. Kicks it back to Howard for 3 from the corner. The 3-point basket for Paxton Howard is good. And from the corner, he was just money waiting on the ball. Here goes Sperry in the lane. Dishes to Hamilton from behind the arc. The Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer. Good for Jackson Hamilton as he answers back with another big shot. Phipps bringing it across midcourt to break the press to Jet. Leading Morgan. And Sperry goes up for the block. But the putback is good. Let's see who put that one up. But the 2-point basket was good underneath. Pass intended inside. Knocked away by Jet. Here comes the Tigers roaring back. Phipps over on the right corner now. Looking. Still dribbling. He'll hand it back behind him to Morgan. Morgan still over on the right wing. Finds Phipps again. Now back to Gavin Ritchie. Quick pass back to Morgan. Top of the key to Jet. Now inside the Jet. Ball knocked loose. And Morgan comes back up with it. Feeds Jet inside for another 2 points for Braxton Jet. 58-43. 44 seconds on the clock. Sperry with it. Cross-court pass to an open Isaac Bellamy, about 4 foot behind the arc. No good. Rebound, Paxton Howard. 35 seconds on the clock. Evan Phipps. Pressure again by the Cats. Gets it to Ritchie. Now to Howard. Over in the corner. Thought about the pass. He'll find Phipps top of the key. Phipps feeding in the lane, and it'll be picked off by Bellamy. Bellamy finds Sperry. Sperry to Stallard. Stallard, the lob. Back to Sperry. Another dunk for Austin Sperry tonight. Assist, Stallard. 9 seconds on the clock. Morgan finds Jet. Back to Morgan. Drives in the lane against Gross. He'll have to kick it back to Phipps. 3-point basket's no good. 1 second. Sperry turns, throws it up. Shot is no good, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 60-43. Cats over the Tigers. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral health care services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, we are back from Jackson City, the golf gymnasium up on the hill. And we are just tickled to death to be here tonight bringing you this game, even though it's audio only. Bluegrass Sports Nation, we love this matchup as anybody else in our community does. And it's just a great one to have between these two. And these two are really going at it tonight. Tharp with it now. Back in the game with 3 fouls. Tharp drives in the lane. Puts up the floater, no good. And the dog goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Breathitt County.
Yeah, it's Jackson without one of their big players, Dyson Clare, tonight. He has a leg injury.
Bellamy drives in the lane, puts up the floater off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped by Bellamy, back to Stallard, now to Austin Sperry, who drives a behind-the-back pass to Isaac Bellamy for another Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer. Bellamy on fire right now. What a pass by Sperry. Going in the air, behind the back, over the shoulder. Ritchie now tied up in the corner. Tries to bounce it off Sperry, and it doesn't work. Sperry comes up with it in for the dunk. No good. He missed that one. Howard to Jet. Jet in the lane against Gross. Goes up with the reverse, and it's good for Braxton Jet. Another 2 points for the big man. Here in the fourth quarter, 63-45. Long 3-pointer. A Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for Austin Sperry is good. Nothing but net from the left corner. In the lane, the floater, no good for Ritchie. I think that was Howard that got the roll. He'll put it back up and in. That's Paxton Howard. Sperry again from behind the arc. Shoots the 3, rattles it home. Another Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for Austin Sperry.
Starting to think Jeff's paid Austin a little extra.
And going to the basket's Paxton Howard with a layup. I hope I'm close on the stats. I've been trying to keep up. Jackson Hamilton with another 3, and it's good. The Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket open for business tonight. These guys are knocking them down. Over in the corner, the Tigers going to work. We got another 3-point basket.
By Braxton Jet.
By Braxton Jet. Folks, you ought to see my scoring sheet for Jet all the way across the top of a piece of paper as we got a quick timeout. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, we're back from the top of the hill, 5:50 on the clock, 72-52, 20-point game for the Cats. Biggest lead for them of the night, but it doesn't feel that way, Matt Hudson. It feels a lot closer than that.
Yeah, both these teams are up and down the floor and scoring all the time. As I said, it's a 9-point lead at half has been swelled out to about 20 points, but it still feels like they're right at it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been going back and forth, like you said, and it's been up-tempo. We've seen the offense go up-tempo, into the lane quick, a number of dunks by Sperry, but we've also seen some set offensive plays run, and both teams looking really good. I can't say enough about this Tiger team. It's just been a privilege to watch these guys grow up. As I do, many of these folks in this gymnasium know everybody on the inside of on this game on the floor. Sperry back in the corner for three after a pass from Terry and Bellamy. Shot no good. Tharp comes down with it. He'll put up a three of his own. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ball knocked loose. And I think we just got a out of bounds. No, it was a foul. We got a foul on Morgan. That's his second. Sperry inside to Terry. Now back to Sperry. Thought about the three. Kicks it back on the corner to Bellamy. Bellamy will drive. Kicks it to an open Hamilton in the corner. Shot no good. Terry battle for the rebound. Fight for the rebound. He gets it back to Sperry. Sperry drives in the lane. A little bit of a shoulder there from Morgan, and they'll wave off the shot. And Morgan will draw the foul. Sperry will inbound it for the Cats. He finds Stallard over in the corner. Stallard not afraid to shoot the three. Shot no good. Rebound down to Braxton Jett. Tharp goes back to work at the point guard position for the Tigers. Handed off on the right lane. Now back out top of the key to Tharp. Now over to Ritchie. Ritchie back out top of the key. Picks his dribble up. Passes it over to Howard. Howard looking inside. They find Jett. Jett working against Terry. Pass inside to Morgan. No shot, but we got a foul.
No, we have a jump ball here.
Jump ball?
Bellamy reached in. Good defense
gotcha.
there.
Couldn't see that from my vantage point. Thank you, sir. Hamilton bring it up the court for the Cats. 72-52 to Terry. Terry dishes back to Hamilton for the layup. Nice pitch and catch there between Hamilton and Terry. Pressure defense again for the Cats. Gavin Ritchie throws it all the way across to Tharp, knocked out of bounds by Sperry. Tigers again going back to work. Ball almost knocked loose. Jett with it. Terry working against him. Give to Ritchie. Ritchie going to drive. Put up the floater. No good. Terry with a rebound. Hamilton brings it down. Pushes it up court for the Cats. Drives in the lane. 1-on-2. Shot no good. Jett with a big rebound. And we'll get Terry for another foul.
His pace seems to be getting to the Tigers a little bit. They don't have quite as many reserves as the Bobcats.
I want to say special thanks again to Jackson Medical Clinic. New hours after January the 1st. Happy to have them on board. Let them go see them and let them take care of all your medical needs. Tharp to Howard to an open Gavin Ritchie for three. No good. Rims out. Ball tipped by the Cats will go out of bounds. And it'll go to the Cats as the Tigers tipped it last. Hamilton will inbound it to Stallard. Stallard will bring it up court for the Cats and go to work. Sets up shot. Give to Hamilton. Inside to Sperry. Sperry looking for Terry. He puts down his dribble. Dishes inside to Terry. Terry with a fake. And he'll draw the foul on Jett as Jett went for the block. We call walk on Terry. I just thought I heard a smack. So a walk on Terry. Turnover Cats. Here comes the Tigers. 3:25 on the clock. Tharp going to work. Gets the pressure. Gets it across midcourt. Taken away by Terry. Terry says, I can take it back. And he goes to the hoop with a layup. No good, but tipped by Austin Sperry. Great job. Great defense and great putback by Austin Sperry. 3:06 on the clock now. Morgan with it. Dishes inside to Jett. Jett puts up the basket. And it's good. Hamilton back up court for the Cats. He'll throw it inside to Terry. Now back to Hamilton. Hamilton dishes to Braxton Terry. Terry will be called for the travel. 2:45 on the clock. Turnover Cats. Ball will go to the Tigers. Howard to inbound. Thanks again to Breathitt Funeral Home for sponsoring our three-point baskets in this game. In your time of need, let them take care of your family when only the best will do. The big outlet pass to Morgan, and Morgan will go up for the layup. Here come the Cats right back. Sperry thought about the three. He'll dish to Hamilton. He thinks about the three. He puts it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Braxton Jett. 2:20 on the clock. 76-56. 20-point lead for the Cats. Tharp Dishes to Howard. Dangerous pass, though, I thought. Inside the Jet. Jet spins on Terry. Kicks it back out. Paxton Howard for three. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. And Terry comes down with it. Ben Wooten in the game now for the Cats. Sperry will bring the ball down the court. Down to Terry. Terry drives, goes in off the basket. Great job of protecting the ball with his body. Goes up with that right hand, and the shot is good. Richie up the court to Jet. Jet saves it. Puts the ball down, and the Cats going to knock it out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Tigers. 1:42 on the clock here in the fourth. Thanks again to Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts, thanks to them again. Tharp going to drive over on the right wing, and we get a foul call, I do believe, on Collins, and that's his first. 78-56, 22-point lead, biggest of the night for the Cats. Tharp to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Tharp looking. He finally finds Richie, who has it knocked away. Morgan comes up with it, and Morgan goes up for a shot, and he's fouled. And the foul will be on Collins. That's his second. We got Honeycutt and Campbell also in the game now for the Cats. Morgan will go to the free throw line. Shot is up, no good. 5 fouls on the Cats now in this quarter. Thanks again to Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Shot is up for Morgan, and he's got 2 more. Both of those are good. Stallard now brings the ball up front court for the Cats. 1:33 on the clock, which just now started ticking. Honeycutt with it. Over to Stallard. Stallard cross court to Collins. Collins likes the three-pointer. He'll shoot it just off the rim. No good. Tharp with a quick takeaway and down the court. He'll go up. Blocked by Stallard. Well, we got a whistle. No foul. Ball goes out of bounds. And Stallard's going to take a break for the night as he'll go to the bench. 1:17 on the clock. And Josh Combs will come in for the Cats. 78-57. Richie with it now to Jet. Jet will step back for the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ben Wooten with a rebound. Wooten dishes over to Campbell. Campbell stops, steps back behind the arc. Now he's going to drive under the basket. Thought about dishing it to Wooten, and the ball's knocked out of bounds.
That's one thing you say about both these teams is they're super unselfish.
They sure are. They've passed it around a lot tonight and doing a great job on both ends. His teams are a pleasure to watch. There's a big three-pointer by Paxton Howard. Big-time basket in the Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
55 seconds on the clock from Golf Gymnasium, top of the hill at Jackson City. Cats up on the Tigers, 78-60 right now. Collins to Honeycutt, now to Campbell. Campbell will dish it inside to Wooten. Wooten goes up off the backboard, no good. Morgan will pull down the rebound. He'll drive in the lane, stops, dishes it off to Tharp. Tharp with another Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer, no good. Pulled down and rebounded by the Cats, Josh Combs. And Campbell on a drive goes up, no good, but we got a foul. Thanks again to Scott and the guys at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, septic, and appliance parts. Be sure and give them a call. And also thank you to People's Bank of Jackson, working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Shot up by Brantley Campbell is good. Second shot by Campbell, no good. Rebound down Braxton Jet. 33 seconds on the clock. 79-60, Cats over the Tigers. 28 seconds. Tharp going to hand it off to Jet. Jet looking inside. He dishes it to Morgan. Morgan's going to drive in the lane. He'll put up the floater off the backboard, no good. Tipped. Tharp comes down with it, goes back up, and he'll be fouled on his way to the basket. What an outstanding night for Kanan Gross and Braxton Jett, as we made mention. These two big guys going to work early on and often here tonight. Tharp's free throw, no good. Just a pleasure to see these two teams perform the way they have, and a pleasure to see the big guys going to work against each other. Braxton Jett still in the game. That shot was good for Tharp. Collins will bring it across midcourt for the Cats. No rush now. 10 seconds on the clock. Cats up 79-61. Collins is going to dribble this one out as he talks things over with Peyton Tharp and Morgan. Backs back into the corner, still dribbling. 1 second. Buzzer from the hill here at Golf Gymnasium. Cats win this one 79-61. We'll be back after this message to recap this performance here from Jackson.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Folks, we are back from Golf Gymnasium here at Jackson City, taking on the Cats here tonight. Cats just proved to be a little too much for them. Leading scorers here tonight, we got to talk about the big man. Braxton Jett under the basket for the Tigers, also stepping out, able to knock down a tray. Winds up with another 27 points on my scorebook. I might be off, but he had a phenomenal night under the basket, just able to get to the hoop and do a lot of things for the Tigers. Following him for the Tigers, Paxton Howard with 17. For the Cats, leading scorer was Sperry tonight with 28. Kanan Gross following him, having another big night with 20 points. Braxton Terry with 7. Hamilton with 13. Bellamy with 8. And Stallard with 4 for the Cats as they're victorious here tonight. 79-61 over the Tigers of Jackson City. Just a great night of basketball. Appreciate you saving me a seat here, Matt Hudson, as this place was packed out. I was running late, but I tell you what, I didn't miss out on any of the action. It was all under the basket with the big men going to work. Just a pleasure to watch these two teams get after it, and never a dull moment here tonight. Cats are victorious, going away on this one. Folks, that'll do it for us from the top of the hill. We'll see you again this week, I believe Friday night on a doubleheader, as the girls and the boys will both be in action at Breathitt High. So catch us again on Friday night. We'll be right back with all the action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks, folks.